Hey, hey, welcome back. Today we're going farming.
Flicking cigarettes off in the sink. About to kick it into gear and hit the bar. Took that shit too far tonight and broke your heart again. Baby, I don't think I'll ever learn. Probably always had to crash and burn. It's like I love living in the flames. Swear I will, but I don't think I'll ever change. Girl, the same way Johnny loved June, that's the same way I'll be loving you till the day them angels come through. Just make sure you want it, baby, 'cause I'm just like Johnny. Yeah, smoke that smoke to get high. Ain't nowhere close to walking that line. Stick 3 sheets gone and out of my mouth. So make sure you want it, baby, 'cause I'm just like Johnny, baby.
So as you guys know, welcome to the channel. Welcome back. If you're new here, hit the subscribe. You know the drill. That's apparently how YouTubing goes. This channel is all about things that I'm kind of passionate about and enjoy doing, and my goal is to share them with you, the subscribers, and just take you through a walk of things I enjoy in my life. And one of those things that I kind of grew up doing, my family's been involved with for years, and 2 of my best friends are also involved with that, is farming. It's one of the most satisfying jobs and tasks, the most challenging jobs and tasks you can have, and not everybody really has the opportunity to do it in their life. So I'm very fortunate to have family that's both involved in the agriculture world and 2 of my friends. So today we're going to walk through a little bit of the spring planting season, show you guys how that works, how things work here in Wisconsin, how we farm in Wisconsin, and we're also going to showcase a very, very expensive new tractor, because as you know, farm equipment is not cheap. There's a lot of technology involved, a lot of big metal and big iron, and it's everything has a very high price tag, let's just say that. So come along with us, walk you through the process. So this is one of the last fields that K&K Farms is going to plant for this season. This one is going into soybeans. The ground has all been worked and tilled, which is an absolute necessity for creating a good seed bed, to get that seed right where you want it in the ground so that it germinates properly, comes up, hits sunlight, hits the fertilizer it needs, and ultimately becomes a good crop. Here we got a fertilizer tank. This holds starter fertilizer that's put next to the seed in the ground to help it get a kick start. And we got the seed tender, which basically supplies the seed to the planter. Okay, we're in the planter. I'm going to show them how this unit works and all the technology we got going.
Oh yeah. So we got a auto steer ag leader system. So we're actually out of seed, I think, in row 3 right now, which is ideal. But no, we got some seed back. So basically, the green on the screen is good planted acres up to 140,000 pop. The yellow is going to be within a 70 to 95% buffer, and then the orange means like less than 60%. So auto steer system, I don't have to drive the tractor at all. It drives itself straight as can be. Does the same thing on the headlands. It'll do what's called an identical curve. So it'll match the exact same curve that you made on your first pass. Like I said before, we're running about 140,000 pop. Planter will do about 138 to 139,000 typically, with a 5.8, 5.2 speed. Basically, we're putting 15 gallons of starter out
Per acre,
per
that
acre.
is?
Yeah, per acre. So basically, fill the tanks on the outside, and we'll be ready to go. But everything's pretty simple. We got to run some higher vacuums with our trifold 12 row here, but putting beans in the ground, last 40 to go.
So this is an electronically controlled planter, correct?
Correct.
So explain that.
So what it's called is E-sets, so electronically setting planter, right? So in the previous video that he did actually slow mode when I was explaining it, all of it's connected up to a brain box in the middle of the planter, sends 12 volts out to the E-set meters, and the meters have disc plates inside there that it drives it in a circle. And actually we can see the meter speed on the screen here. So there's 30 holes or 60 holes on a bean plate, and those are rotating 68 times per minute. So they're whipping around in a circle, dropping seeds down into the ground, and that's about as simple as I can explain it.
So the hydraulics run basically just your vacuums
And
the liquid fertilizer runs off a hydraulic pump.
As simple as it is.
That's planter one-on-one. So there's different variations of planters. Most of the new stuff is all E-set, electronically controlled, but some of the older planters are even chain driven, or everything's controlled hydraulically. So that's kind of what we were talking about earlier. There's tons and tons of technology involved with farming. For example, the steering wheel sits here and the tractor's going exactly where it needs to go. So,
and those Iowa boys made a lot of money on their chain driven planters and their row markers. Like old days, they used to have row markers that come off the end of the planters that would mark the center of your tractor, so you see your that little silver piece on the middle of the tractor. They would actually take that and put it down your planter mark, and that would keep your planting rows somewhat straight. And with that solar flare that came through, knocked out all their GPS systems, so all the old boys that kept the old technology were able to go, and the young bucks with the technology were down for 2-3 days.
And it's crazy to think that a lot of this technology that's even in this tractor is 20 plus years old already, and there are way more stuff out there that a lot of the really big farms that can afford and have. But like GPS technology, as far as driving in a straight line, they've made it better and better, but that's been around since like 2003, maybe earlier, I don't know. So, you got a seed yet?
Not quite. We got another 4 acres.
You go through a lot of seed when you're planting soybeans compared to corn. Population for soybeans is like what? 140,000 seeds per acre, whereas corn would be 37,000 seeds per acre.
So you're lucky in a day's worth of work. You're probably only getting out 2 times during the day for corn. Beans, you're getting out every hour.
Yeah. Yep. Here's what it looks like in the back. It's a 3-point attached planter, so the planter's basically hooked up directly to the tractor. These little bulbs, I guess you could call them, basically show your fertilizer flow to make sure you have fertilizer flowing to all your row units. And then there's seed tanks that hold the seed, and the planter does the rest. So the planter guy's job is basically to, 1, map out how he's going to plant the field, and then 2, monitor everything and make sure that all the technology that's involved with the tractor is working properly. And then when issues happen, fix the issues and get back planting. That's the goal.
Yep. Biggest issues, cottering pins on the meters. So like the meter that runs the disc, there's a cottering pin that'll attach and run it. Vacuums, we had a vacuum issue this year where I snapped the hydraulic and it blew up, and that vacuum line that's back there filled completely up with hydraulic fluid, about 7 gallons worth. That was less than ideal. Other than that, set your vacuum pressures. More vacuum for more seed to get stuck to that plate, less vacuum for them to fall off. Simple as it gets.
Yep. That's planting in a nutshell. There's way more to it. We could go on for hours and hours and hours. And there's a lot of behind the scenes things when it comes to getting the planter ready for the season and setting up. Because when you drag a bunch of heavy iron through dirt, everything wears out. Kind of the way it goes. Right. So now we're going to jump over and show you that basically brand new, costs more than the average house, beautiful piece of equipment, but also we don't like it. So we'll show you that new tractor that showed up on the farm for an unfortunate reason, but necessary reason. Well, we're back farming. And I can't say that I've ever thought I'd see this on K&K Farms. We have a big blue tractor. Where did this thing come from? Take a look at this. Big blue. You just had to get one that matched your disc, huh?
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Make sure that latch good.
Now we're good.
Good?
Yep. Let's create the spaceship.
Yeah, it's a little different than the big cat.
Is this thing freaking brand new or what?
Yeah, it's only 300 hours on it.
Stupid you gotta use it, but fun to play with, I suppose, huh?
Yeah.
You like a quad track?
No,
Over your 2-track?
I gotta have my 2-track. Charting this thing, dude, I suck.
I was watching.
I suck at turning this thing.
I'll edit those out
Big
so you guys don't have to
train.
watch them, but
I got a
I
fucking
think it's rougher riding too.
What?
It's rougher riding. Your big cat's smoother than this.
No, this feels rough. I'm surprised I got all my teeth when I was driving the little cat. Oh my god. I was tough for about an hour and then
Then you were hurting.
yeah. Yep, we'll be walking like Robert here soon. Doing a good job though. I'm happy I went and grabbed this because you need the speed. And I was only able to get like 7 miles, 6.5. It would do 7, not at the depth I wanted, and it was a rough fucking ride.
The Lemkin uses speed. Oh boy, does it work good.
Will, but I don't think I'll ever change. We're the same way Johnny loved June. That's the same way I'll be loving you till the day them angels come through. Just make sure you want it, baby, 'cause I'm just like Johnny.